Well, as time went on, Albert was on a mission in the South Seas of the Pacific, and there was a terrific storm. The ship was torn apart, and Uncle Albert didn't know the results of the shipwreck, except 3 men, he and 2 others, were washed ashore on a little island without a person on it. It was sterile, completely sterile. Well, they rescued as much stuff as they could from the ship that washed ashore in case they would need it. But there was no food. They'd catch a fish once in a while that came up, and he said we were so hungry we just ate it raw. And then they wondered maybe somebody would come by, but no one ever did. So they had 2 choices. They could stay on the island and wait for a rescue, which didn't look very possible, or they could build a raft and sail, hoping to come to an island. Well, these seamen had learned to sail by the stars, so they got together night after night after night, plotting and planning. Where are we? We are here, they decided. From here, we know there should be another island that people live on over this way. According to the stars, that's right. Well, they got their raft going, and they were at sea for days, and they got so hungry. They would, if a fish jumped aboard, of course, they ate it. Otherwise, they took their leather shoelaces off and chewed on them just to survive. Then Uncle Albert and the other 2 fellows survived a certain while until the 3rd man died. They put him to sea, gave him a sailor's, I don't know what you call it. That's what they did, is to put him to sea when they died. And they were washed up on an island. When Albert came to, he was lying on the seashore, his head in the lap of some native woman, and she was trying to feed him soup. And the minute he saw that soup kettle, he wanted just to drink the whole thing at once, which was not the thing to do when you're that hungry. So she took spoon by spoon and fed him until he got strong enough. And he was put into some kind of a hospital where he regained his strength. And then he learned that there was another ship on the way to this island to let off some supplies. And it was this island where he was rescued was on the way to United States. And he started dreaming. So when he got out of the hospital and was well again, he thought, I'm going to join that ship's crew. So he was sure to thank the lady that saved his life, and he went to the captain of the ship and joined up. It was a merchant ship. Yes, we're headed for San Francisco. So Uncle Albert joined, and they sailed. They docked at San Francisco, and Albert said, I just walked off that ship and just tried to melt in with all the other refugees there. They had a lot of Orientals that had come across on a kind of a work lease, and melted into the society.